just kind of been kind of cranky because he is on the block and put up rather than me, and he feels that I should go up. And I, after went up to him, I'm like, why do you feel like you should go up? You know that I have less of a chance of winning POV, and I guess he doesn't want to go up because he feels it because he's won more competitions and the one who hasn't. But we are still together, and he had said,
do you feel confident?
I do feel confident with him, but I know that everyone in jury has said that he could win this whole thing. I do feel he won't turn his back on me, but that's what I feel, and I hope not. I told him, I was like, I feel like you're being shady. You'd rather me go up first when you know I have less of a chance of winning POV. We're just pawns because Gary is the target. Mm-hmm. But then I'm wondering.
Have you talked to him at all?
Gary? Mm-hmm. Game? No. Gary, I lied to Gary, saying I wouldn't vote him out, and I didn't. I feel bad. But the thing is.
Have you talked to him about that? Or?
No, we have yet to talk about it.
How like, what's your thoughts?
We just haven't. He hasn't really talked game with me. Since being here.
That with him?
I tried to yesterday a little bit when we were in the hot tub, but it didn't really, he just said he's like, one of us is going up in the block. I'm like, well, that's all we can do is just see what happens, and that's it. So I didn't go into any more conversation.
So let me ask this. So he's on the block, so if you were to win the veto, what would you do?
I would keep the nominations the same, but if I did decide to use it, and we would have to put in Jillian. Jillian's a huge threat, but I'm also, me and Jillian have a girl thing going. But I was just told.
Like,
no, it's not that I have a lot of. It's not that me and her have a girl thing going, meaning that she.
Right, so if you used to say you won, and you said what would you do?
If I was to use the Harvey, I could
who would you
break a showman's up.
Because you would vote. So if you were to use it, who would you take down?
I would take down. I would have to take down my other stooge because we're together. Andrew, the one that's on the block beside Gary.
And then that would force you to go up.
And Jillian to go up. But me and Jillian.
You would have to vote. Who would you guys vote on?
And that's the thing. And well, we have a final four deal. So that's me, Andrew, Emmett, and Jillian.
Do you feel good about that deal?
Well, I feel like they're from the East Coast, and people have told me that they're working together. And I've been on the outside.
The people that told you that, can you trust them or no?
That's Alec, that's left, and Peter, your fans. And they had approached me to work with them. You haven't had a strong lines at all, and you've kind of been alone, so we want to work with you. And that.
So, man.
So.
What's going on? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Doing a touch up.
That's usually what Gary does throughout the day.
So then, when they came to you, what did your gut tell you?
At that point, I was just wondering, like, is this for real or is this not for real? Because I have yet to have anything in my hand. I'm not upstairs.
Yeah.
So who else are you saying that to? And then I heard that they were approaching other people. So I was like, okay, so I see exactly what's going on. You're trying to play safe with me, and if someone else was too late. So then, now they're gone. But there was Alec, Peter, and Topaz. Alec had a showman, so there was the three of them. So I would have been the fourth. So now
as things stand now, that if what's supposed to happen happens, who's left in the game?
Me, Emmett, Jillian, and Andrew. And I haven't won anything. I haven't won any competitions, and I've busted my butt.
Yeah.
Too.
But just so you know, you can win this game without winning anything. You just have to, say that when you get to that point. Like, here's what I was trying to do.
Emmett told me that he's like, Talla, you can even go to the end. I'm like, really? He's like, right now you're in a good position. This is before Gary had come back. And I was like, why? He's like, well, if you do make it in, make sure you tell people you didn't try, though. Tell me through it. Or tell them that you didn't try, but I was like, is that for real? Like, should I actually tell them that I actually didn't try?
I mean, it's hard. Like, everyone in here could be lying. I could be lying, Obviously I'm not, but you just have to go with your gut, So that's one thing. So that's what happens if things are supposed to go how they go. What would be have you gone through every scenario?
All I've thought is that I know that if Gary was to leave this week, I know me and Andrew, I told Andrew I would not turn my back on you. I know you wouldn't turn your back on me. I do trust that.
So if he won, say you guys in the final four, he won HOH. Who's he gonna put up?
Oh, he won't put me up. He'll put Emmett and Jillian because he knows me and Andrew have a really good relationship, and Emmett and Jillian usually off together and doing their own thing. Yeah. Andrew doesn't like that. knows that his biggest threat is also Emmett, and
He knows.
he knows
How
that.
do you,
He knows that. Oh yeah, he's Emmett and Andrew are both really strong competitors, but Andrew and I have a better relationship. We've been like that for the last few weeks. We're really close. I know he would take me to the end. Would I do the same thing? Don't ask me that.
No, you got to spend a lot of time thinking about all that stuff.
Well, yeah, because I have to think about who I have good chances against, right? But I'm not in that position yet. I haven't won HOH, and
Yeah, but you
I'm in
keep
a
saying
tough
that like
position.
that's a bad thing. Like don't talk down yourself on that. Like you're still in the game. There's people that have won this game in the final 5 and hadn't won anything, and all of a sudden they go on a tear. You know what I mean? Like there's one of the things, if you go in a challenge, like you can go win it. Anyone can win, you know?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to win the POV today, just because it'd be great. I finally won something, and then I would leave, but I would.
What you would do with it is your biggest choice. I mean,
That's the thing.
You can
Change.
change everything up. You can go with what you think's the right move. You can do whatever you want.
But would that be smart for me? Because then I'd be turning.
Right now, he seems like he's alone. You know, so he looks like
Gary?
yeah.
Yes. But beforehand, me and Gary were all good. Gary didn't put me up with a vlog. Me and Gary had a good relationship. But Gary had said week 5, he went up to Andrew and said, next bitch to go is Talla. So then I called him out on it. I was like, I heard you want to be gone. And he's like, I wouldn't want you gone. He was like, who's telling you? And I'm like, doesn't matter. I was like, you wanted me gone. So that's not true. And he just said it wasn't true. So I'm like, whatever. Over it. Done with it. Not going to fuss about it. He is alone, but he's so strong.
Is he?
He's a masher. He's strong. He's like 6'1". He's really good. He's strong. But
who would he out of everyone here? Because you can't win this game alone. You cannot.
I know.
Who do you think he would choose? Who would he choose out of you four to work with?
I think Gary would choose me. Because yesterday he told me he's like, Gary Talla, he's like, some people watch you are kind of cheering for you. And I was like, me? But I was like, I don't want to think about jury. But it's like, you just got to start thinking about jury. I'm like, no, I don't want to think about that right now. I'm too superstitious. I haven't.
Yeah, you got to figure out the right move right now.
Right now. But the thing is, I know Gary would. I have a feeling Gary would, because me and Gary have a good friendship. And I think Gary would take me further. Mm-hmm. But I do that for Gary. Well, then that would be me turning my back on Andrew. And I don't know if that's something.
Okay, so you're saying if you use it on Gary, that's turning your back on the Andrew. Mm-hmm. What?
Because me and Andrew are
who votes
working together, and Andrew's on the block right now. If I use the veto on Gary and pull Gary off,
who votes then?
Me and Gary.
So you guys would decide.
Vote either to vote on Andrew or Jillian.
And you guys would decide.
Mm-hmm. And Andrew put Gary on the block. Gary would want Andrew out.
Over Jillian.
Because Andrew's won how many POVs in a row?
Mm-hmm.
So is that good for me? Well, I know that he won't turn my back on me at this point. But
yeah, it's a lot to think about. I think the interesting thing is if you get that power, like you win, I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want to do.
Because I know that if I don't win, I'm going up next to Gary.
How do you feel about that?
I would be a little bit disappointed, but the thing is, Emmett and I we have an open relationship, because at one point I was scared of him and I thought he wanted me gone, so I wanted him gone. But that was how many weeks ago? So we come close, and he was just telling me, he's like, Talla, you're in a good position, so don't worry about anything. If I was to go up as a pawn next to Gary, I know that there's a chance, only because Gary is a threat to Emmett, is a threat to Andrew, is a threat to Jillian. Mm-hmm. I'm the one who's won the least, so they're saying you're kind of sitting good right now. But I don't know. It's scary. I'm trying to go home. Not right now. No way.
You're real close, you know. Not saying you're close to the end of the game, like, you know.
The power rating is just like scary, because when I'm gonna go up, and I just don't want to deal with any I have to trust my lines. And when Jillian had put me up afterwards as pawn, I got scared. I got nervous. And they do not trust your lines. And I'm just thinking about which season did everyone go against each other. Oh, I mean, every season, right? So, Yeah, I was really scared and I didn't want to go with that. Like, I was actually, like, losing it in my head. I'm like, oh my god, if I go, I'm going, but I'm not going without a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable at this point in the game. Someone's going to stab someone in the back. It's either, there's two options, or there's a couple options. One, you do the stabbing. Two, you get stabbed. Or three,
I just want some kind of power.
You trust, yeah.
If I had power, it would be, I've said so many times in Jory, if I had power, I will turn this house upside down, and I have yet to do that. And I'm like, is my time ever going to come? Because I'm ready to get blood on my hands. I just haven't had it handed to me yet. It's not just going to be handed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's cool, though. To me, that's what the game's about. It's like, when you have something, you make a move, and...
Some people have been scared and are scared, and even if, like Andrew was like, it's easy for you to say that you would have done something differently, but you don't have the power. I'm like, no, but the thing is, I ain't scared. You guys have heard me talk. I'm not scared. I don't want to be scared. You can't be scared. But that's just kind of where I'm at with my alliance.
Like, the thing I'm really surprised about is I came in here, and it seems like, yeah, you guys explain stuff to me, but it's really, like apparent. Like, there's a showmance in here, and everyone knows it. Everyone's, like, cool with it.
Well, that's mine from one of the half competitions where I went to slop 3 times. I was just on slop. Then I had a task yesterday, and I completed it. Talking with Talla. You might be on my show. Just saying. But yeah. But, no, well, showmances don't always last, but, I mean, there's...
Is she good? I mean, obviously, you have to think Emmett's good.
Yeah, I mean, well...
You win. I'm guessing he wins a lot.
Yeah, not as many as POVs as Andrew. Jillian can hang on forever, but I'm also... I did me as an endurance queen, but I dropped the last one up against her.
So she won a lot?
She's won 3 HOHs, no POVs.
And what is he? Emmett won?
He's won 2 POVs, and he's won, one HOH was taken from him because he cheated. Then he won another one for like 5 minutes, and then he just won this one with the building the puzzle, so he's won 3.
So he's won 3, and she's won
3. He's won, he's a total of 4 wins, and I'm at 0, and Gary's won 2 HOHs, or 1 HOH, and 1 POV, or 2 POVs. Yeah, so I'm trailing behind, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
kind of.
Don't beat yourself up. I mean, you're still alive in this game. You have a shot to win it. You know.
I would love for it just to be the final 4, but I mean...
If you could pick the final 4 right now, who would it be? You and who else?
Emmett, Jillian, and Andrew.
That gives you the best shot to win, you think?
I think that Gary... I think I'd have it... That's the thing, like with Gary, I think I would have... Andrew is so strong. Like, you should see this guy in competitions. He's crazy.
Yeah, no, he's pretty built. He's a big guy.
Well, he's just so... in the beginning, his social game. The second half, it's all physical. It's like, whoa, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Knew this was going to happen. But we've gotten really close. I don't want to exclude Gary, but I don't feel I can trust him 100%. And that's what he did to me.
Who do you think in this house could trust him? So you, Emmett, Jillian, and Andrew.
I think out of all of us, out of the 4, I would be the one to trust him more than Andrew, Emmett, and Jillian, because Gary's tried to work with Emmett and Jillian, and when he was on the blog, Gary said, they're too hard to work with, they're their own thing. And Andrew put me up in the blog. Obviously, I want him gone too. So, like, me and Gary were really close at one point. But then he also wants me out. So I'm like, well, don't screw anyone else over, but don't come after me when I've never said I wanted you out. Because that's now doubt. So now I'm doubting him.
Got it. That makes sense. So so that's your best shot to win this thing in the final 4 is you, Andrew, Emmett, and Jillian. That's what you think.
That's what I'm thinking as of right now.